All right, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, guys. It is time for a video, kind of a follow-up on a knife. So like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and zap, just like that. Here is the second time around on the channel for the Remette RT Peregrine Falcon. And we'll just let you see it right off the bat. Such a gorgeous Tanto blade, fuller up here. We're going to talk about why this one is back on the channel in just a moment. This is, again, the RT Peregrine Falcon RTT1-JX, okay? Thanks to Peregrine. Really, Casey? Thanks to Remette for sending this one along. So, right off the bat, you have a gorgeous, gorgeous knife that is available as we speak at Remette's website for $245. So you're like, but I want it cheaper. Well, good news, guys. I will leave a product link down below in the description, and Remette came along and said, man, I got light coming in from outside. Use this code for 10% off. And I'm going to put this in the description as well. Fast RTPF, RT Peregrine Falcon. So that is the code for 10% off. We'll show that again in a moment. But guys, what is so cool and different, first of all, we did not get to see the original one I had was just plain tie, like bronze tie, I think, and black tie maybe. What you've got here is what they're calling brown gold. Let me wipe that a little bit. I do sweat a little bit, and sometimes, it just looks terrible. But anyway, so let's see if that made it prettier. Of course it did. So we've got brown gold, and then we've got what they call thunder and lightning. I want to get this right. They call it thunder lightning textures. So for me, it's basically like a lightning anno, if you see that, on some really cool milled titanium. Now, if you guys didn't see my original video, if you look at this guy, he looks like a Peregrine Falcon diving. You see that? Like the shape of the head, the eye here, and then you've got like what would be feathers here. How cool is that? Now, this is the pivot button lock. So this guy is a liner lock actuated by a pivot button. Okay, so you have a button, which means you also have a detent. Yes, sir, detent. Gotta love it. So really cool, beautiful. Now we have that same thunder lightning texture on the titanium on the back spacer and on the clip. And what they've done here is they've given us 1, 2 spots for some tritium. Now you can watch Lefty EDC's video on that. He talks about what kind of tritium to get, where to get it from, and how to affix it. I definitely need to do that to this one. I just haven't gotten that far. You can see on the lock side, you have a basically a partial liner there that is screwed in. So it is an inset liner. And then on this side, you have milling in the titanium for weight reduction. Now, you have a chamfer here, and you can operate this just like a liner lock if you would like. Very much so. You can see we're locked up at about 10 there, but it's not going anywhere. I've played with it. Very nice. We don't have button stick at all. We do have really nice jimping here for the front flip and the hole for middle finger flicking. And sorry about that. I still am healing from my surgery on my finger, so not quite as good as it would be. There's your Remette logo, and the steel is not denoted. I believe it is M390 at 59 to 61 on the HRC. Now, I love, if you guys have watched any Remette reviews, especially the RTB, I have talked exclusively about the manual fine grinding pearlescent surface effect finish that Remette does on their knives. And the reason is that helps. I mean, guys, the effort I'm putting in is nothing. This finish they put on their knives is stupid good. It is amazing. But I still haven't told you guys why I'm re-reviewing this, okay? You're still probably like, what are we like? We're like 5 minutes in. You're like, yeah, but you showed us this knife. But I didn't show it to you with this. This is the safety lock. Now, I guess some people were concerned and talking. This is another reason I like Remette. Remette listens. They come on my live streams. They come on other people's live streams. They listen in the chat. They read the comments. So if I have a video and you have a comment, I almost guarantee you Remette will come read your comment. They've made several changes to their knives. They've been working on the heat treat. They worked on the lock of this one. And now they've added this lock so that when your knife is open, if you pull this lock down like that, now you cannot activate that lock. You cannot move it. You can't do anything, okay? It is locked open. And there's your, by the way, your M390 mark right there. It is secure. By the way, flat scales, chamfers on either side, feels great in the hand. You can watch my original review. Back here, you feel fine. You've got plenty of room. And then in this kind of choil area here and a nice little like thumb ramp right here, perfection, guys. And the reason I don't get too uptight about this one being a Tanto is you still have a low enough tip to get into stuff, and you have that secondary tip, and you have so much room here of flat, plain edge to just get right into stuff. Now, this is a flat grind. It's not super thick, but thin, excuse me, but it's thin enough. Good jimping right here. No jimping right there on the landing spot. You do have good sharpening relief here, okay? And I'm still locked, Casey. It does not lock it open. It only, closed. It only locks it open, okay? Now, it is centered. Let's see. Well, we might be off to the show side slightly, but no big deal to me. Action-wise, the D10 is very strong. I like it a lot. We are on bearings. I can flip it pretty well. You can probably do it way better. I'm just not the best. Now, you can see drops freely. You can thumb flick it. I mean, it's just a really great knife indeed. So I actually like, you may not like the lock, but to me, it's a big deal for some folks that didn't feel comfortable. And I think what the complaint was, I heard people basically saying, if I'm gripping it, I'm afraid I'm going to come around here and disengage that lock. If you did, by the way, what would happen if you did? It would unlock and it would just be like that, and it wouldn't really be a big deal. But at the same point, it's great that they came back and added that, and now you can grip the knife with confidence, and you are good to go. I like it. I think that is really cool. Again, these are $245. Let's see which variations are available. Why did I close it? We need to leave it open, Casey. By the way, it is 4.8 ounces. It is a little thicker because, again, but it feels great to me. Feels great. You don't feel the clip or anything. I mean, it is really good in the hand. But because of that pivot lock, it has to be a little wider. 7.8 inches overall with a height of 0.63 of an inch. Blade length 3.15. Close length 4.4. Blade thickness 0.14. So not super thin, but thin enough to cut very well, especially with that pearlescent finish. Handle, they say 0.71 on the handle thickness. And if it is, now let's just, hold on. Let's finish this up. It is on bearings. Tip up, right hand only. There is a lanyard hole here. And now we're going to measure the thickness. They say 0.71. And I think what they're measuring is all the way out to the button. I think we ran into this same thing originally. So yeah, it is definitely just under 3/4 of an inch. If you measure from pivot to pivot, from pivot to button, okay? But the actual gripped handle is only 0.5. And then if you go to those pivot collars, it's more like 0.6, 0.55 to 0.6. So it doesn't feel that big in the hand at all. Now, let's go ahead and do our comparisons, and then we'll wrap this up. We're going to start with the Remette Swordfish. You guys know I love the Swordfish. It is a brilliant design. There is your by the way, about the same size. There is your Ontario Rat 1, and here is your Ontario Rat 2. What do you guys think? Again, the Remette Peregrine Falcon safety lock version, and they are available, and I was about to tell you what versions were left, and I forgot to, so let's do that. There's this version right here. There is a silver one with the same thunder and lightning effects, okay? There is the one I originally reviewed, kind of the grayish black with the bronze hardware and pivot collar. There is a plain silver one with the thunder and lightning anno. And then there is a crazy one. Can you guys see this? It is thunder and lightning all the way around. Now that one is $10 more. That's it. And it is wild looking. That thing is crazy. And then there is a flame anno that's actually also $255, and that one is stinking ridiculously gorgeous as well. I think those prices are pretty legit if you ask me. So what do you guys think? That is my overview of the Peregrine Falcon from Remette. Thanks to them for sending this beauty along. Let me know what you think down below. Again, by the way, if you're one of these people that likes to do this kind of fidget, this one works really well for that as well. So again, guys, let me know what you think down below with a comment, and definitely hit that like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel.